Okay, so welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to do like a deep dive, right, into, well, the astrological forecast, specifically for February 4th, 2025. And we're going to be using, well, the insights of tarot by Heisey for this. So,
Cool.
yeah, and this isn't just about like what the stars are doing.
Right.
We really want to like understand these cosmic energies,
Yeah.
And how they might be like playing out, in our lives.
Yeah, absolutely.
So get ready for a day of, I think, potential change, definitely growth, and, maybe even like a few cosmic curveballs. Like, we never know.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Right.
This is an exciting day, astrologically speaking. It's like we're at a crossroads.
Okay.
Yeah. We've got planetary shifts happening all at once. So buckle up because it's going to be a dynamic ride.
Okay. So let's break it down a little bit.
Yeah, let's do it.
Starting with Venus.
Okay.
It looks like Venus is shifting into a more independent position. So does this mean like it's time to maybe like shake things up, in our relationships?
Yeah.
Or even just our daily routines?
Yeah, exactly. This Venus shift, I think it might have some of us reevaluating relationships. Or even routines. The things that are no longer fulfilling. Just think about it this way. Are there any commitments that you have that feel more like obligations?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Or maybe, partnerships where you've been putting your needs like on the back burner.
Yeah.
This Venus energy, it encourages you to prioritize yourself.
See, that makes a lot of sense because, like, sometimes, like, I get so caught up in doing things the way I've always done them that I forget to ask myself, like, are these routines actually serving me?
For sure.
It's like wearing a pair of shoes that used to fit perfectly, but now they just kind of pinch a bit.
Oh, I love that. It's a perfect analogy. And you know what Venus is saying? Venus is like, girl, get a new pair of shoes.
Okay, all right, I like that.
Right.
Now, speaking of shifts, we can't forget about Jupiter.
Oh, yeah, Jupiter.
Which, okay, Jupiter's been retrograde since October. But guess what?
What?
Today, it goes direct.
Whoa. Okay.
I know a lot of people have been feeling this retrograde period pretty intensely.
Yeah. Jupiter going direct, that's kind of a big deal, right?
Yeah.
Can you, remind us what Jupiter, represents in astrology and how this shift might bring some positive changes? Because, girl, I'm ready for some good news.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so Jupiter is often associated with abundance, growth and expansion. When it's retrograde, those areas of life can feel stuck.
Yeah.
But as Jupiter goes direct today, you might start to feel a newfound sense of confidence and optimism.
Okay.
And, the opportunities that were previously hidden, they may suddenly become clear.
Okay.
This is a time to embrace those opportunities and really just trust your intuition.
So it's not just about new doors opening. It's also about having the confidence to, walk through them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, that resonates with me a lot.
Yeah.
Because I know during the retrograde, I was doing a lot of second-guessing myself.
Yeah, totally. And remember, okay, Jupiter going direct, it doesn't mean you have to, jump into everything all at once.
Right.
Be discerning. You choose the opportunities that genuinely excite you and that align with your long-term goals. You know what I mean?
That's really good advice because I know I feel that pressure, like when a door opens, to just, go through it.
Right.
But it's good to be discerning and, really think about it.
Absolutely.
Now, while Venus, encourages us to break free, and Jupiter's giving us, the energy to step into these new opportunities, there's a little cosmic hiccup that we got to, address today.
Uh-oh.
It looks like the Moon and Mercury are in a bit of a challenging aspect today.
Oh, okay.
So what does that mean for us, practically speaking?
Well, this Moon-Mercury aspect, it might bring, a little bit of mental fog or confusion. It's not the best day to make, major decisions.
Right.
Or have, those crucial conversations where you need to be sharp as a tack.
Yeah.
The key here is flexibility. So if plans change or communication feels a bit muddled, just try to go with the flow and avoid getting caught up in the details.
Okay, so maybe not the day to sign any important contracts.
Right, exactly.
Or have, define the relationship talk.
Right. Exactly.
More of a breathe and see what unfolds kind of day.
Precisely. And speaking of unfolding, let's get back to Jupiter for a second.
Okay.
So it's going direct in Gemini, which is a placement that will be active for quite a while, from today all the way to October 19th.
Wow, okay.
And some listeners might be wondering,
I know I was.
what does like Jupiter in Gemini even mean?
Yeah, it sounds like astro jargon to me.
Right. So think of it this way. Okay, think of Gemini as like the communicator of the zodiac.
Okay.
It's all about curiosity, learning, connecting with others, expressing yourself. And with Jupiter, like amplifying these themes, it's a fantastic time to dive into new areas of study.
Okay.
Take a workshop. Or even just have those like deep, meaningful conversations you've been putting off. This transit also favors writing, teaching, any form of communication that expands your horizons, really.
Okay, so if I've been like wanting to learn a new language or finally launch that blog I've been thinking about, this is like my cosmic green light.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
And remember, this influence is going to be around for a while.
And like force me to confront some fears that I didn't even know I had.
That's a really valuable insight. Retrograde periods, especially with a planet like Jupiter, they can often feel like a test, They push us to confront our like limiting beliefs and just like make adjustments to our path. Think back to what you experienced during that retrograde.
Yeah.
What lessons did you learn? What inner strength did you like discover about yourself?
I'm sure our listeners are reflecting on that too. It's amazing, how those challenging times often lead to the biggest breakthroughs. Okay, one last point that I found really fascinating in the forecast from Tarot by High C.
Yeah.
Jupiter's interaction with the fixed star Pi 3 Uranus.
Oh, cool.
I have to admit, I'm not familiar with this star.
Okay. So imagine the night sky as a giant map.
Okay.
With like constellations as landmarks. Pi 3 Uranus is like a specific address within the constellation Orion. Astrologically speaking, Pi 3 Uranus is associated with, well, standing up for your beliefs, fighting for causes that you believe in. There's even a touch of mental intensity there. With Jupiter activating this star, you might find yourself feeling extra passionate about certain issues or causes.
So if I've been like feeling fired up about a particular project or cause, this cosmic energy is just like adding fuel to the fire.
Exactly. But here's the interesting part. Okay, as Jupiter moves away from Pi 3 Uranus in the coming days, that intensity, it'll soften.
Okay.
And a sense of calm and clarity will likely emerge. It's like riding a wave of passion and then finding a peaceful shore to land on.
Oh, that's a beautiful image.
Yeah.
And a reassuring one, for anyone who's been feeling overwhelmed lately. So
yeah.
like, what does this all mean for our listeners? What's like the takeaway?
Well, I think February 4th is kind of a turning point. It's a day filled with a mix of astrological energies, right? Prompting you to break free from old patterns, embrace new opportunities.
And connect with your inner passions.
Yeah, and remember, even amidst those cosmic curveballs,
right,
like that Moon-Mercury aspect we talked about,
yes,
flexibility and adaptability are key.
Exactly.
So knowing that a new phase of expansion is beginning, what actions will you take to harness this energy and create positive change in your own life?
That's the question.
I love that question. Big thanks to Tarot by Higher. See, for these incredible insights, be sure to check them out for more astrological guidance.
They're great.
Until next time, keep exploring.
Bye, everybody.